This is Fred. Fred is a worm.
That looks very yummy.
That's Fred's life preserver. And this is Fred's boat. Okay? Fred has spent his summer boating on the Great Lakes. But he's not too bright. After all, the brains of worms are pretty small.
They are.
He's never learned how to swim, and he never wears a life preserver. The worst has happened. His boat has capsized, and he's stuck. Fortunately, the life preserver is in the boat, but unfortunately, he does not know how to reach it without falling off. How do you save Fred with 4 paper clips? You cannot touch Fred with your hands, or the boat with your hands, or the life preserver with your hands. Okay? Let me finish, and then you can ask. So, what you have to do is follow the rules, take 2 minutes, discuss amongst yourselves how to save Fred, and then what I want you to do is go over here and write the steps that you use to save Fred. And you have 2 minutes, yes?
Are we allowed
You can discuss it amongst yourselves.
Are we able to pierce Fred?
You can't touch Fred or the boat or the life preserver with your hands. That's the only rule.
So we can stab Fred with the.
So can you push the paper clip on? So like
So-
The only rule is that you cannot touch anything except the paper clips with your hands.
Okay.
So anything else goes, but you must write down your
You
steps.
must write down your steps first, and you have 2 minutes. So talk and write down your steps.
And grab
You guys, don't grab.
Go ahead.
So pull normally and then you
Thank you.
Guys, let's think of our idea first.
Let's all go around sharing ideas.
Yo,
Who's the worst?
I think that we should like maybe make a chain of paper clips.
Pull Fred off.
Can I say? I was thinking maybe like to pull apart a paper clip, stab Fred, and then get another 2 paper clips, hold him, and try to like pick up the life preserver with the paper clips. This was real life. That wouldn't do anything to save Fred. But so I've done this before, and what we need to access that life preserver underneath the boat and stretch it open because that's not big enough. Isn't?
Hey guys, do you do you want to like open it up, open the paper clips like little swords and try and pick it up and move
Yeah, that's
it?
what I said. Yeah.
Wait,
Someone's gotta pick up Fred first.
Can
Can
I do that? I can do that.
Yeah, write down our steps.
Are we-
And I have to finish and
We have to write down our steps. Can I pull it? Guys, we have to write down the steps.
Guys, stop.
We have to write down the steps. Can I pull it apart?
Not
Not
yet.
right now.
Okay, what's the first step?
Pick up Fred. Break the paper
Fred,
clips.
open the
Open up paper clips.
and grab Fred. And pierce Fred.
Wait, we're not piercing. That's just one step,
Grab
right? So our next step would be this.
Open paper clips.
And grab Fred. And use it to fish up Fred, right?
Okay.
You have
Next
45 seconds to write it down.
Okay, next step.
Guys, open up
Fred.
Guys, we need steps.
Move the boat.
You need to write it down first. You need to write it down first.
We said Fred.
We need to do the steps
And
first.
then once you have Fred,
We'll get the sword.
No, Fred, we need to suspend Fred in the air before we move the boat, right?
Yeah.
So let's add that.
It just says pick up Fred, so we'll be picking up Fred. Anyways.
Yeah, but you could pick up Fred and Fred could be a centimeter off the boat.
15 seconds.
What are you going to
Go,
do?
go,
Okay, guys, what's the next step?
Move boat with.
Fred
Grab
in
the
here.
lightsaber. Did you just say grab lightsaber?
5 seconds.
Life preserver with another paper.
With another paper clip.
And then
Okay.
we have to put
Time.
lines.
Guys,
So you
said
time.
time.
You still have 3 more minutes to save Fred.
wait, I can bring Abby.
Okay, we can't have everyone doing this because people are going to go. Because if we stab her, we might not be able to get into the life preserver as well. Alright,
Okay,
so
now
we'll
we
go.
Wait,
Anyone.
guys, no, not need one person. Corey.
And how about you back off for a second so nobody
yeah.
touches Fred?
Yeah, nobody touch Fred.
Or you
Just take a step back for a second.
Okay.
Fred's the next
Can we just
story.
put him on it or something? No, here. You gotta.
Do we have to get him through it, or do we have to put him?
Do we have to put Fred through the life preserver?
No, they have to be together.
Okay, just
No.
put the thing on the ground. Put the life preserver on there.
First put Fred.
And then just set Fred on top.
But someone has to pull it off of her spear.
We'll set Fred down like on the
Set Fred
side,
down
so
and
like,
then we can, and then
like-
me and Emily can do that.
Oh, it's sitting on the wall.
Okay, 2-minute warning?
Stop, guys, stop.
like yeah, set him down like that, yeah. And then somebody pull him off the skewer.
How do we pull it up?
Here, try.
I flipped his boat.
Stop, wait,
Put
I'm
him
the
back in
not
the boat.
yet.
We're good.
Okay,
I flipped his boat. Can we put him back in the boat?
if you want to, sure. I just need them together.
Can I eat him?
No.
We need him for the
Many-
next act. But
Fred.
he's pierced
I will be back
already,
for-
so.
Don't eat them in the room, you can take them with you and ask your coach.
There's more Fred.
Go with him in.
Okay, guys, we have a lot of questions, so I'm
I
gonna
just
just settle
read-
down and just kind of stand around a little bit. Okay? Wow, now I got 1, 2, 3,
We
4.
have 9.
Thank you.
We made your life easier.
I'm gonna take like just one step back. Here's a little breathing space, thanks guys. Okay, so, to start off with, can you tell me briefly how you organize your team in terms of the project and core values and the robots? Sure.
Well, for core values, we did like little bits of practices.
As a whole team?
Yeah, as a whole team, like during our Lego Day meetings. And then started working on those and solving different puzzles and stuff.
Okay. You got anything you want to
And
add?
also, one of the other teams, wasn't, like, needed to have help figuring out how to make the buttons, so I helped them make the buttons.
Okay.
And that is.
What about doing the robot? How did you organize yourselves for the robot?
So we had about 3 or 4 programmers, and we also had about 2 people helping with the attachments, like to make our attachments.
And what about projects? How did you organize yourself for that?
We had a couple people work on a mechanism that we had to make, and then we had a couple other people work on a way to present the mechanism and our project board and all the other stuff we needed to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, tell me, how does your team decide which ideas they're going to pursue?
Sometimes we take votes, and other times we just kind of talk until it's a compromise for everybody.
And, you, what does gracious professionalism mean to you?
Someone can help her out.
Well, what gracious professionalism means to me is that, like, we try and set, like, examples of being role models, and, like, we kind of want to look professional and not like little babies by fooling around.
Okay. So, you have, with the core values and the project, and especially the robot and the project, you've got a subdivision of labor, right? So somebody's working on the program. So what kind of things do you do to bring the whole team together?
Well, we talk about everything, and then once, if we finish the task, we present what we've done to the team, so everybody can see what we've done, and everybody can comment on it, make positive comments, of course, like things if something isn't right, or we can make it better, people will say
Do
that.
you do any kind of events to like bring everybody together, have everybody do the
Meetings.
same thing?
We have the meeting.
Yeah. Something else?
Also, when we were starting to get, like, to the end of finishing our robot, we had everybody practice running it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, on your team, if you saw something happening to another team and you thought it wasn't fair, what would you do?
Do you mean like it's unfair for them, or
If you just saw something
like
happening to another team that you thought was unfair?
if they were struggling, I would probably try to help them because I don't, it's kind of mean to just kind of leave them there.
Okay.
And
one of the ideas in gracious professionalism, where you help each other to achieve better things.
So what kind of things do you guys think your coaches need to know? What makes your, go ahead.
Well, I kind of want our coaches to know that, like, I think we're made up of pretty good kids. None of us really get into trouble, and we like going to our meetings because, like, it's fun to get a lot of things done and prepare for this competition.
What do you do when you don't like someone else's idea?
We usually speak up, but we speak up respectfully. We're not like, we don't try to be argumentative. We try to be constructive and find a way to make the idea better.
Okay.
If you had one more week to do whatever you wanted, project, robot, whatever, what would you have taken that week to do?
Maybe run through more of our robot more because this year maybe not as many people really program, so maybe they aren't as familiar with the setups.
I think we have time for one more, since we're out of time.
Tell me one thing each one of you contributed to the team.
Really fast, we're out of time. We'll just go down the line.
Well, I made 2 brochures and I made the script.
Just need one.
I did the I helped make the board.
I hope we're in a big meeting.
I helped program about that information.
I helped program marketing.
What'd you do?
I helped make the buttons.
Okay.
I helped Michaela do the huge fashion on the robot.
I helped cut out some of the letters on our public board.
Excellent.
Well, thank you guys. I know it's really, really fast, but that's how these things go. We're going to make sure to get on to your project next, right?
And thank you for saving Fred.
Thank you.